Approximately 8 years ago, my two brothers and I discovered the Nancy Drew game series. The Kruger trio started with the game's third installment, Message in a Haunted Mansion, where Nancy visited San Francisco and discovered a hidden treasure in an old Victorian mansion.
Nancy Drew and the Haunted Mansion. There is a treasure hidden underneath the floorboards in the mansion, and it's our job to find it before a crazy man tries to kill us.
When we set out to find the treasure in a haunted mansion, we had little knowledge that we would be embarking on a long journey with the mysterious Nancy Drew.
In Blackmore Manor, there's a creepy girl in a creepy house, and you're trying to figure out what's going on.
My favorite one would probably be Blackmore Manor. A whole bunch of secret passageways and hidden rooms and stuff.
After that, we were hooked. There was something for everyone in these games. I loved the story behind the games, the secret passageways and different locations. My brothers loved the mathematical puzzles that sometimes take 15 to 20 minutes to complete.
To be a good Nancy Drew game, you have to have a secret room, no matter what. There has to be a hidden passageway under the castle or whatever. And then the puzzles have to be intricate, well thought out.
In a good game, I look for lots of puzzles and contraptions. You always have to have more than one secret passageway, otherwise it's no fun.
Not that there aren't ways to get around these puzzles. Not one to dwell too long on them, wanting to get back to the story. I'm far more prone to consult the plentiful cheats online, much to the chagrin of my siblings.
I never want to. I tell her to stop because they always give you hints in the game. You have everything you need. You can check your notebook, you can check your checklist, you can check something. Jasmine likes the internet, which is not part of the game.
Google is how you cheat. You type in Nancy Drew walkthroughs.
Nancy Drew is different, because together, the three of us, we make up a single spunky detective. Nancy can do everything. We never say no to any task as Nancy Drew, but something Nancy has yet to do is show us her face.
All I know about Nancy is that I don't know anything about Nancy because in every game she's a shadow. They never show you her face, and every time you think you're going to see her face, she turns out to be just a silhouette. She's a mystery, like her game.
Blonde, she's perky, you never see her face.
She's spunky, that's what everyone says. Obviously she's me, so she's handsome and very funny.
She gets into trouble a lot.
Nancy's a troublemaker.
Like in the last one, she got put in jail for something she didn't do. She's always stealing random items around the house. Oh, a crowbar, I could use that. Doesn't get caught though.
Because I'm a troublemaker, and I play as Nancy.
Her pockets are huge. She carries skis and winter coats and crowbars and wooden monkeys and hula girls and brass rings.
Although we learn many things with Nancy, such as different languages, histories, or even identification of minerals and plants, there is one thing that we're tired of learning.
You learn piano over and over and over again.
All three Kruger children play piano, but the game won't allow progression until we've carefully walked through how to read music and plunk keys for the 10th time. We're ready for a new instrument, Nancy, preferably one that's not the oboe, saxophone, trumpet, or trombone.
The Trail of the Twister, probably the worst plot line so far. It had hardly anything in the game, and we all thought it was the worst one.
The Twister one, that was probably my least favorite. No secret rooms, not really a mystery. The funniest parts of the game would have to be Jeffrey the Second Chance guy is the guy who writes little notes after you die. He tells you why you died, and it's usually like, the good news is you made it out of the cave. The bad news, there was a giant dinosaur in the next room. No, but Nancy has died at least 243 times by my count.
In 2012, Nancy is going to Egypt to help with an archaeological dig. There's sure to be curses, mummies, and near-death experiences, and exciting as it all sounds, I wouldn't consider taking the journey without my two favorite adventurers.
It's fake. There's no actual curse. I predict the 10 plagues, minus the blood, because they don't show blood in Nancy Drew.
She's going to go into some tomb, dig around, steal some mummies, put them in her backpack, grab some crowbars. She's going to get trapped somewhere in the pyramids. She's going to have some miraculous escape, catch a bad guy, and fly home.
I'm rarely on the same page with my brothers. Aaron is very meticulous, and Matthew enjoys having a good time over the information of the game. And I want the story. When we're playing Nancy Drew, it suddenly makes sense that we're siblings. It's the greatest team I've ever been a part of. We work so well together that I feel closer with my brothers than I've ever felt doing anything else. And it's just because we happened to pick up the right video game 8 years ago.